Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Everyday Work Talk. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Ryan. We are happy you are here.
This podcast is for people who want to improve their English for work or business and feel more confident in everyday conversations.
Yes, here we practice real English for real work situations. And we keep the language clear and easy to understand. No long grammar lessons, just natural conversations you can use in any job.
Today, we are going to talk about a moment that makes almost every employee feel very uncomfortable. We are going to learn how to report a problem to your boss in a professional way.
Oh man, just thinking about this makes my palms a little sweaty. I remember the first time I had to tell a supervisor that I made a big mistake. I think I practiced what to say in front of my bathroom mirror for at least 20 minutes that morning.
Only 20 minutes? I used to write a full script on a piece of paper and hide it under my keyboard. It is completely normal to feel a bit of fear when things go wrong. We all want to look perfect at work, but the truth is that sooner or later, everyone makes mistakes.
That is so true. Whether it is a late report, a technical error, or a misunderstanding with an important customer, problems are just a normal part of a business day. The important thing is not the mistake itself, but how you communicate about it.
Exactly. A good manager actually values an employee who is honest and transparent. If you try to hide a problem, it usually grows and becomes much more difficult to fix later. It is much better to be the brave person who brings the news early.
Today, we want to help you feel more comfortable with these difficult conversations. We will show you how to present the issue clearly and, more importantly, how to focus on finding a solution.
We have a very realistic role play coming up. Listen carefully to the dialogue. We put 4 advanced phrases in the conversation. These are B2 level phrases. They will help you sound more fluent and confident.
We will take plenty of time to explain those phrases after the scene. So, let's jump into our work situation for today.
For this scene, I am the department director, and Ryan is a senior account manager. Ryan has discovered a significant error in a financial report that we have to present to our biggest client tomorrow morning.
Hi, Sarah. Do you have a few minutes to talk? I know you are very busy preparing for the big meeting with the Thompson Group, but I have some urgent information that we need to discuss.
Sure, Ryan. I was just finishing my final notes for that presentation and checking the slide deck. Everything is looking great so far. What is on your mind?
Well, I was double-checking the final numbers this morning while I had my coffee, and I realized that I need to touch base with you regarding a mistake I found in the tax calculations.
A mistake? I thought the finance team verified all those numbers last Friday before they went home. How big of a mistake are we talking about here?
It is quite significant, I'm afraid. It looks like the software didn't account for the new regional tax increase that started this month. This means our total cost estimate for the client is actually about 5% higher than what we have on the main slides.
Oh, that is definitely not good news, Ryan. Mr. Thompson is very sensitive about budget changes, and he expects absolute precision. Why did we only find this error now?
I take full responsibility for not catching it earlier in the week. I should have manually verified the software settings. I really wanted to have this fixed before we call it a day this evening, but the tech team says it will take at least 5 hours to recalculate every table.
5 hours? That means we won't have the final version until very late tonight. That is a very tight schedule for such a massive meeting. It makes me a little nervous.
I agree, it is not ideal. I have already started working with the junior analysts to speed up the process as much as possible. However, we might have to come to terms with the fact that we might need to postpone the morning session by a few hours just to ensure 100% accuracy.
Postponing the meeting is a big step, but I suppose it is better than giving the client the wrong numbers and looking unprofessional. I appreciate you bringing this to me immediately instead of waiting.
Thank you, Sarah. I felt terrible when I saw the error, but I wanted to make sure you weren't surprised during the live presentation tomorrow. I have a rough draft of the corrected numbers here if you want to see the direction we are moving in.
This is helpful for my planning. You know, despite the mistake, I really think the world of your honesty and your quick thinking to find a solution. Many people would have tried to hide this until the meeting started.
I believe in being transparent, especially with our biggest accounts. I will go back to the tech department now and stay there until the new report is complete. I will also call Mr. Thompson's office to see if a 2 p.m. start works better for them tomorrow.
That sounds like a solid plan, Ryan. Keep me updated every hour by text. If the tech team needs more resources or more people, tell them to call me directly.
Will do. I'll send you a message as soon as I have the new time confirmed with the client's assistant. Thanks for being so understanding about the situation.
No problem. Go get those numbers fixed. We can still make this a great and successful presentation.
And that is the end of our role play.
That's right, Ryan. You did a great job in that difficult situation. You were calm, you admitted the mistake, and you already had a plan to fix it before you even walked into my office.
Thanks, Sarah. It's much easier to have that conversation when you focus on how to fix the problem instead of just saying, "I'm sorry," over and over again. Now, let's look at our 4B2 phrases.
Great idea. These are very common in American offices. The first one was to touch base. Ryan used this right at the start of our talk.
That's right. To touch base simply means to talk to someone briefly, usually to give them a quick update or to check on the progress of a specific task.
It's a very professional way to say, "I want to speak with you for a moment." You can use it in person or even in an email. For example, "I will touch base with you after the weekend to see if you liked the new project proposal."
It's very common when you haven't spoken to a colleague in a few days. Our second phrase was to call it a day.
I love this phrase because it means work is finished. It means to stop working for the rest of the day. You use it when you have completed your tasks or when you are just too tired to continue working effectively.
In the role play, I wanted to finish the work before the end of the day. A new example would be, "We have been in this meeting for 4 hours and everyone is exhausted. Let's just call it a day and finish the rest tomorrow morning."
It's a very friendly way to tell your team that it is time to go home and rest. The third phrase was to come to terms with.
This is a slightly more serious phrase. It means to gradually accept a difficult, sad, or unpleasant situation. It's about moving from being upset or shocked to being realistic about the situation.
In the office, we often use it when things don't go according to plan. For instance, the whole team had to come to terms with the fact that their favorite project was canceled by the CEO. It shows that you are mature and ready to move forward.
Exactly. And finally, we had to think the world of. You said this to me in the role play, Sarah, and it made me feel much better.
Well, it's a great compliment. It means to have an extremely high opinion of someone. It means to respect and admire them very much as a person or a professional.
You can use it for anyone you really value in your life. For example, the customers think the world of our support team because they are always so patient and helpful. It's a wonderful way to show deep appreciation.
Let's quickly summarize all 4 phrases one more time for our listeners. Ryan, do you want to start the recap?
I'd be happy to. To touch base means to talk to someone briefly, to get or give a quick update.
To call it a day means to stop working for the rest of the day and go home.
To come to terms with means to accept a difficult or unpleasant reality or situation.
And to think the world of means to have a very high opinion of someone and to respect them deeply.
These are fantastic phrases to add to your daily vocabulary. They make you sound much more like a native speaker and show that you understand the small details of office English.
We hope today's lesson helps you feel more confident the next time something goes wrong at work. Reporting a problem is never fun, but with the right language, you can handle it like a professional.
That's right. Remember that every problem is actually an opportunity to show your manager that you are a responsible problem solver. It builds a lot of trust in the long run.
We have 2 discussion questions for our community today. We really want to hear your stories, so please share your thoughts in the YouTube comments.
Question number 1. Have you ever had to report a major error to your boss? How did the conversation go? And what did you learn from that experience?
And question number 2. Who is a colleague or a boss that you think the world of? What specific qualities make them so special to work with every day?
Writing your answers is the best way to practice using these new B2 phrases immediately. We love reading your stories and hearing about how work culture is different in your countries.
Also, if you found this episode helpful for your English journey, please give us a like and subscribe to Everyday Work Talk. Your support helps us keep making these lessons for everyone.
We are so grateful for our growing global family of learners. It's amazing to see people from so many different places practicing together. Make sure to come back tomorrow for a very positive episode.
Tomorrow, we are continuing our series on work motivation. Our next topic will be how to be happy at work. Simple ideas.
It is going to be a very uplifting and practical conversation. We will talk about how small changes in your daily routine can make you feel much better about your job and your coworkers.
You definitely don't want to miss that one. It's going to be very useful for everyone, no matter what your job title is or where you work.
Thank you for listening to us today. We believe in your English goals, and we are very proud of the hard work you are doing to improve.
Keep practicing, keep being honest at work, and don't be afraid to speak up. Have a wonderful and productive day.
See you tomorrow for our next talk.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.